Well, US President Donald Trump reportedly vetoed an Israeli plan to assassinate Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. That's according to the Reuters news agency. Now, the report quotes two anonymous US officials. Israel's Prime Minister has been asking the US to join the war against Iran. And in a report also from the Wall Street Journal, an Israeli official said targeting Khamenei is not off limits. And as Bernard mentioned just a short while ago, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has told Fox News that, quote, regime change in Iran could be the result of its attacks.
So is regime change part of the effort here?
Could certainly be the result because the Iran regime is very weak. I think it's basically left with two things. It's plans to have atomic bombs and ballistic missiles. That's basically what Iran has. They certainly don't have the people. 80% of the people would throw these theological thugs out.
Right, well, to pick your brains, Meron Rapoport is an editor and writer at Local Call, an Israeli news site, joining us live now from Tel Aviv. Meron, you just heard it there from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu speaking to Fox News. What are your thoughts on what he's saying?
I think this is something Netanyahu is hoping for and speaking about for many, many years. He's not the only one. I think there are others in the West. We've heard Western leaders talking about regime change in Iran. Netanyahu has a sort of an obsession for that. What Israel is doing now will lead to regime change? I think this is to be seen. I think most experts say that this is not going to happen. Then not now at least. Maybe there will be a regime change, but not now. So I think Netanyahu, it's more of a slogan. It's more of it's very important for him when he speaks to international media to portray himself as the leader who is saving the Western world from the evilness of Iran, that Israel is the only one who is ready to face Iran, who is threatening the world security and world peace. So I think it's very logical that he will say that on international media.
And as you're saying, international media, clearly to a US audience. Now, we've been hearing from President Donald Trump today saying, well, effectively, that really their involvement would be to try and bring the two together in a way that they can have a deal at some point. Of course, Trump, that's what he wants. He said that he wants to deal with Iran and that perhaps this is twisting Iran's arm into that. What sort of deal is he looking for, do you think?
I think we have learned from the beginning of the current Trump presidency that you don't have to take too much to look too seriously at what he's saying. He's saying one thing, and the next day he says completely the opposite about Gaza. We've seen that he was talking about the Riviera and Gaza, and then just left it and does not speak about it anymore. So I'm not very sure.
But it still sets a dangerous precedent, because when he did refer to the Riviera, when we're talking about Gaza, that sort of fueled or emboldened even further the right-wingers in the government, the more extreme ones, which is like Itamar Ben-Gvir, the finance minister, and even Netanyahu's thought of displacing of Palestinians.
Certainly. I'm not saying that what the President of the United States is saying are not relevant. But I'm saying that Trump himself did not push for it after saying it. A day before Israel attacked, Trump said that he does not want Israel to attack. Now, after it attacked, he's saying, yes, we were aware, we were notified, it is done by our beautiful weapons. And now he's saying, I want to bring peace. I think Netanyahu wants to hear from him that he will not bring peace between Israel and Iran, and that he will bring more war, meaning that the U.S. will be involved militarily in the operation, and certainly hitting the nuclear facilities of Iran, that some of them are deep in the ground and only the US can do it. And I think this is what Netanyahu is hoping for, not peace.
Okay, thank you very much for your thoughts, Mr. Meron Rapoport.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.